In this series, we will cover all aspects related to surviving at sea. This episode describes the first scenario, surviving a downed aircraft or sinking boat. It is crucial to recognize that about 75% of the Earth's surface is comprised of water, predominantly consisting of oceans and seas. When planning your travels, bear in mind that you might need to traverse vast water bodies. Regrettably, there always exists the possibility that your chosen mode of transportation, be it a plane or ship, could be susceptible to various risks like storms, collisions, fires, or even conflict situations. Surviving at sea can undoubtedly be one of the most formidable challenges an individual may encounter. Your ability to endure, regardless of the duration, heavily relies on the resources and equipment at your disposal, coupled with your personal resourcefulness and ingenuity. Being resourceful plays a pivotal role in securing your survival. Surviving in the ocean, a rescuer's guide. Conditions of survival at sea are arguably more challenging than those in any other environment, imposing the most rigorous demands on individuals. While planes and boats are equipped with survival gear, attempting to board a small boat or dinghy amidst rough waters can prove to be a daunting task. Once the emergency rations of food and water deplete, there is no guarantee of reliable sources. Therefore, the utmost importance lies in exploiting the possibilities of obtaining food from the sea and collecting drinking water, with the aim to conserve supplies for as long as possible. However, it's crucial to note that not all fish are edible, and some may even be hazardous to handle. Although shark-related dangers are often exaggerated, they should not be dismissed or underestimated. Proper measures must be taken to avoid or deter them. Additionally, navigating a treacherous coastline can render a final landfall perilous, underscoring the significance of heeding advice on mitigating risks. Survival scenario: surviving a downed aircraft or sinking boat. In the unfortunate event of your aircraft going down or sinking boat at sea, it's essential to take prompt actions to ensure survival. Whether you find yourself in the water or on a raft, follow these crucial steps. Distance and safety. Get clear and upwind of the aircraft or boat as quickly as possible, but remain in the vicinity until it sinks. Avoid fuel-covered water to minimize the risk of fuel ignition. Also, be on the lookout for other survivors, as some might be unconscious and floating low in the water. Effective rescue techniques. When rescuing personnel from the water, utilize the best techniques to ensure success. Consider throwing them a life preserver attached to a line, or sending a swimmer from the raft with a flotation device attached to support the rescuer's weight. Always have the rescuer wear a life preserver to stay safe. Avoid the least acceptable technique of sending an attached swimmer without flotation devices to retrieve a survivor, as it can be dangerous. Remember, approaching a survivor from behind minimizes the risk of injury from panicked reactions. Survival strategies in the water. If you end up in the water, seek out a raft if available. In its absence, try to find a large piece of floating debris to hold onto. Staying calm in ocean water is crucial to your survival, and keeping some movement will help keep your face above water. Efficient swimming strokes. Use the following swimming strokes during a survival situation. Dog paddle, ideal when clothed or wearing a life jacket, as it requires minimal energy, albeit at a slower speed. Breaststroke, suitable for swimming underwater, through oil or debris, or in rough seas, and is a good choice for conserving energy during long-range swimming. Sidestroke, an excellent relief stroke, as it maintains momentum and buoyancy with just one arm. Backstroke, another effective relief stroke, especially helpful if an underwater explosion is likely. Handling surface oil fires. If you encounter burning surface oil, discard any buoyant items, and quickly swim underwater before surfacing to breathe. Push away burning fluid before surfacing to breathe, and continue submerging feet first until clear of the flames. In oil-covered water without fire, keep your head high to avoid oil in your eyes, and use your life preserver as a raft if available. Using a raft. If you have access to a raft, check the physical condition of everyone on board, and provide first aid if necessary. Salvage any floating equipment that might be useful and secure it in or to the raft. Lash rafts together if multiple rafts are available, to increase visibility for potential rescuers. Signaling for rescue. Effective signaling is essential for rescue at sea. Use visual or electronic signaling devices such as flags or reflecting materials on an oar to attract attention. Be cautious when in enemy territory and avoid signaling that may alert the enemy, unless the situation is desperate and necessary for survival. Maintaining raft efficiency. Regularly check the raft for inflation, leaks, and potential chafing points. Keep the raft dry and balanced, and use an anchor to stay close to your ditching site, aiding searchers in finding you. Assessing the situation. Calmly consider all aspects of your situation and determine the best course of action for survival. Keep a log with essential information and ration your resources wisely. Lifeboat drills. Lifeboat drills are conducted on every ship shortly after it sets sail and should be a meticulously rehearsed procedure. Passengers are given comprehensive instructions on how to properly use life jackets, the designated route to their lifeboat stations, and the essential items they should carry with them. Moreover, sailors aboard small boats should implement a similar drill and provide thorough instructions to all individuals on board. Is it easier to survive in warm or cold waters? When facing a survival situation at sea, warmer climates are generally more favorable for survival compared to cold water environments. In cold waters, hypothermia can quickly set in, and one's ability to endure diminishes rapidly. If you happen to find yourself in cold water, it is essential to carry as much survival kit as possible, and, without delay, seek to exit the water promptly. If you are aboard a lifeboat for rescuing people, it is crucial to establish and maintain order to ensure an efficient and safe operation. Should the signal be given to abandon the ship, it is advisable to put on warm, preferably woolen clothing, along with a hat and gloves. Wrapping a towel around your neck can provide additional protection. Clothing will not weigh you down in the water and can help guard against exposure, the most formidable threat in such situations. If available, carry a torch and bring along chocolates and boiled sweets. However, it is essential to remain calm and avoid pushing or shouting, as panic can be dangerous. An orderly embarkation into lifeboats and rafts or dinghies will ultimately result in a faster and more composed evacuation. Remember, it is best not to inflate your life jacket until you have left the ship or plane. On small boats, it is crucial to wear life jackets at all times. These life-saving devices are usually brightly colored and equipped with a whistle, light, marker dye, and, in warmer waters, a shark repellent. If circumstances require you to jump overboard, ensure you first throw something that floats, and jump close to it to provide additional buoyancy and improve your chances of survival. By following these guidelines, you increase your chances of survival and successfully overcome the challenges. If you liked the video, show us your appreciation with a simple like and subscribe to our channel.